Hello everyone, we're here again for another exciting moment. This case we're looking at the question that says a small piece of cork in a ripple tank oscillates up and down as the ripples pass it. If the ripples travel at 4 meters per second, have a wavelength of 15 meter and amplitude of 10 meter. What is the maximum velocity of the cork? So the information we have here, we have the first one here. It says the velocity. Velocity is what? Then we have our wavelength. Wavelength is 15 meter. Then the next one we have here is amplitude, which is normally represented by A. We have it as to be 10 meter. So the question says, what is the maximum V maximum of what? The cork. So the cork is the velocity of the cork now is what we are looking for. We don't have it. So based on this, now we know that as this rippling is going on, there's something they have in common there. So it said that we're going to calculate. Okay. So what we're doing here, the formula we're going to use in this case should be velocity, and velocity is 2 pi a over t. 2 pi a over t. 2 pi a over t. Now we have our amplitude. Amplitude is here. Our pi, we know our pi to be. We can use 3.143. Yeah, I think 3.14143. Yes, that's the decimal fraction of pi. And then our t is not known, that is the period in second is not also known. To get that thing done, to get this t now, in order to use our formula here or the relationship, what you do, you know that velocity is always this. So being that our frequency is not known, and frequency is always 1 over this. Okay, since we are looking for a period, we can say that period is over frequency. That is exactly what it's supposed to be, because that's what we are looking for. So the velocity now is 4 meter. Using this relationship we have here, we have 4 meter equal to the velocity, which is not known, but we have our lambda there, which is that's a wavelength, which is 15 meter. So when we cross over to get the frequency, we have 4 over 15. That will give us 0.267 hertz, the frequency. So since we have this, you remember that the frequency is always a reciprocal of the period. So now we'll say that 1 over 267 will then be 3.75 seconds. That is what we will have. All right, we have what we need. We have the period now. Since we have the period, the next thing we are going to do is to look into the main thing, the maximum velocity. Now the maximum velocity now is what we are going to solve. I'm not playing that. Okay. Right. the maximum velocity then will be 2 times 3.143 times amplitude, which is 10, all over period. So when we multiply through, we will have 16.8 meter a second. That's the velocity, the maximum velocity of the cork that is rippling up and down, oscillating up and down in the ripple tank. All right, thank you so much for your time, and I would like to read your comments. I would like you to subscribe if you have not, and also share and like our video. Thank you once again.